We're back.
Jumping
my lighting up a little bit.
the shark.
All right. I was like, why can't I hear you? Oh yeah, headphones.
This is gross.
What is it?
MASH, George Wendt, otherwise known as Norm from Cheers.
Yeah.
Gets a pool ball stuck in his mouth in trick or treatment. That's gross.
Sounds like a ball gag. Like,
ugh. A lot of our viewers probably won't. This is definitely for a newer article. These shows are all old.
Yeah.
Weird.
I purposely was looking for one like this because most of the ones were from TV in the last like 2 to 3 years, and I was like, this isn't very time machine-y.
No, I'm saying I'm saying that's a good thing. I'm just impressed with the
Oh yeah, definitely.
Here. Yeah. Where are we at now? MASH. Telly Savalas show Kojak. The typically serious cop show attempts Keystone Cops comedy and Star Wars puns in the May the Horse Be With You. That sounds terrible. That sucks.
May the horse be with you. Man, everyone wanted a piece of the Star Wars money machine.
It was a phenomenon.
The horse be with you. So that was like an episode where there was like cops on like horses, I'm guessing, that were like part of it. And like maybe Kojak's car was broke down and he had to ride off.
That's terrible.
Man.
I didn't.
So I have to correct myself earlier. I said that Happy Days dropped in ratings, and but it didn't really drop very much. It was still the third most watched show on TV. And Henry Winkler actually did the
jump the shark.
Well, he didn't jump the shark. He did everything. He did the water skiing though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was his dad's idea for the jump the shark movement episode, because Henry Winkler had been such an avid water skier that he became a water ski instructor. So it was a skill that he had outside of acting, and his dad was like, yeah, you should incorporate it into the show. But the producers, didn't want anything to happen to him, so they wouldn't let him actually do the jump.
Yo, Henry, you should jump the shark. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Henry Winkler described his father as a small man, and I'm like, his father must have been really small, because Henry Winkler himself is already there.
Well, most of Henry Winkler is his face. He's a big-faced person, but I like him.
Oh yeah, he's great.
I
was excited when he showed up in Scream.
Oh man, and in Barry, he's really good in Barry.
I haven't seen Barry. That's yeah.
Do you like that? Was that good?
Yeah.
You were a director. Would you want another take? Barry stars Henry Winkler and, don't tell me.
I can't think of his name.
Bill
Hader.
Bill Hader.
Yes.
Bill Hader. Hader, I don't even know her.
Bill Hader.
It's getting late. Let's get through these. Welcome back. Kata. Southern
I have to disagree with the list on this episode.
So this list says, and then we're going to get to what you think.
Yeah.
This one says that Welcome Back Kata jumped the shark when, in an episode called Southern Sweat Hog, Bo the LeBear joins the crew as Kata's vice principal. No. Bo de LeBear joins the crew as Kata becomes vice principal, and Vinny gets his own apartment. And don't come up and see me sometime. Don't come up and see me sometime. I don't know why that's so funny, but you disagree. You tell him why you
Yeah.
disagree.
I
You
think
tell
the
him.
show. I think the show jumped the shark when Gabe Cotter left the show, and the wife became the teacher. It made no sense.
Yeah.
Suddenly, she doesn't have a teaching degree. Suddenly, she's the new teacher but he's still on the show, right? There's like a stand-in for him that has a curly wig that sits at the dinner table with her.
What the fuck? How do you know all
The
this?
storyline, I watched it as a kid. The storyline was that he did like an appearance on the Tonight Show, and he was like getting all these gigs again, and so he didn't have time to be a teacher anymore. So she took over his teaching job.
That's so stupid. Was he a comedian or something in the show?
The principal, what was the principal's name? Mr. Oh gosh.
Satchmo.
The guy with the white hair. I can't think of his name.
White
Anyways, but he hires her to be the new teacher.
hair. She has no degree in
And
it.
yeah, and yeah, it didn't make any sense. And then each episode would end with her telling a joke to Gabe, you would just see the back of his head. They'd be at the dinner table. She'd tell the joke and he wouldn't laugh. It would, it'd be like a groaning, like,
Was Kata a comedian that became a teacher?
he was a comedian that became a teacher. He like wasn't making it as a comedian. So he had the degree. And so he went back to the town that he grew up in and became a teacher.
Can I sing my favorite lyric from that song?
Yeah.
Hold on. My dad used to sing this lyric and I'm like, oh yeah, sing it, Pops. Let's see. Okay, ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tease them a lot because we got them on the spot. Welcome back. You like that? I think that was good.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty good.
That's a good one.
Oh, so they got him on the spot because he sucked as a comedian. Dude, now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. We should do that as a sound bit for this show.
That was a good. I liked that show.
It was good. All right, I'm gonna get through these because we need to wrap up because it's late.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels. Tiffany Wells becomes newest member. I remember that. As the Angels visit the Love Boat, same fucking episode. So it's a new angel in a crossover episode.
Yeah.
Chips. Bobby Hot Dog Nelson replaces John in Meet the New Guy, and then 2 episodes later, there's a plot involving aliens.
I did not like the new guy, even though the only
Hated him.
reason I watched Chips was for Eric Estrada. I still did not like the new guy. I was like, where's the? Yeah, I'm like, where's the first guy?
You know that I researched that whole feud between him and George Lopez, and they're still going at it. None of them will let it go.
Why?
Supposedly,
Why?
the story is from George Lopez's.
Are they trolling us?
I think George Lopez, anytime he gets
At
a
this
chance,
point,
he hates him.
I know. But at this point, it's like, is this a joke? I saw him being interviewed about it. I saw Lopez being interviewed about it, and they're like,
his whole demeanor changes. He's like,
they're like, you're still. They're like, that's what this feud's about. They're like, this is what the feud's about. Like, you're still
ridiculous. Three's Company. Oh God, I remember this. I remember this in syndication. Terry Alden becomes a third and final blonde roommate, and Jack bears all. What a
Yeah,
womanizing, misogynistic show.
that show was so weird. And I is it weird to you that your parents let you watch it?
Oh, we weren't allowed to watch it, but we snuck it.
For some reason, I was able to watch it, or maybe I wasn't able to watch it. I just watched it, and nobody said I couldn't. But
My mom was like, he lives out of wedlock with 2 women, and they think he's gay. That's like so loose. And my brothers were like, he's not gay. That's the whole. He
yeah,
says
he's
he's
not
gay to live
so
with
that
them.
he can live with them. Yeah,
And she's like, well, you
but
couldn't
they're
come up
not in a
with.
relationship.
Yeah.
I barely watched it.
You couldn't come up with something better. I'm like, so if he lied about something else, could we watch it? What does it matter? Little House on the Prairie. This I don't remember. Lonely Carrie Ingalls. I think she's the one that got kicked in the face by a horse and became blind. Dreams up an imaginary twin, Alyssa, and enters a fantasy land filled with giant strawberries and even bigger spiders in The God Sister?
I really want to see this.
Michael Landon.
So that sounds so weird.
Ugh. Taxi. Latka and
Love
Simka
Taxi.
tie the knot in the wedding of Latka and Simka. Why is that jumping the shark?
Yeah, I don't know why that's on there.
Coy and Vance Duke become the new Dukes. Yeah, the new Dukes. I remember.
That was a jump.
They were hotter though. They were cuter.
There was another show that did that where Scrubs. Do you remember the 9th season of Scrubs? There was like new not interns, what are they called? What is it called? Residents. Yeah, there was new residents. Made no sense.
You're gonna hate me for this.
And
I never saw Scrubs.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it when it was originally on. I watched it because of the drummer from my band was really into it, and I think I was at his place one time, and he had the DVDs, and we just watched a ton of them, and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. And the best character on the show is the janitor, who I think I heard he was like a Shakespearean theater actor before he was on that show.
That's usually how they start.
Yeah, but the guy's amazing. That guy is amazing. I want to see him in something else.
You want classically trained actors, because they'll take it seriously.
Well, yep. They'll be serious about their comedy.
We're gonna link this. We can't get this. This list is ridiculous.
Yeah,
we'll list the rest of these on our.
I have a few. There's a few that I want to do. Let's do the Different Strokes. Who's the Boss? Family Ties and Roseanne.
Yeah.
So Different Strokes. Sam, the redheaded stepchild, is introduced in Hooray for Hollywood.
I remember that one.
He was played
by the Salute Your Short kid.
Yeah, the kid from Salute Your Shorts. And I didn't mind him.
He was all right.
He was all right. I don't know if that was really the jump the shark moment. Maybe it was.
Growing Pains. Leonardo DiCaprio joining the cast as Luke Bauer was not a jump the shark. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's the Boss? Billy joins the family in Billy the Kid.
He was a wisecracking little shit.
Oh my gosh, that kid was so obnoxious.
Hated that kid.
I know a jump the shark moment not on this list.
What's that?
When Raven Simone joined the cast of Cosby Show.
Cute.
She was so cute.
Olivia.
She was so cute. Olivia was great, but what we didn't realize as kids was that was like they were slipping in ratings and they were trying to pull it back up.
Well, they introduced Cousin Pam that season too, right? Or she was great.
Maybe
Cousin Pam, and then Cousin Pam had a best friend.
It might have been the same season.
They all went to Hillmen together.
Mm-hmm.
That's so Raven.
Blackish did the same thing.
Blackish needs to stop with the spinoffs already.
So many spin-offs. I mean, good
Blackish,
for them.
grownish,
Good for them.
mixtish. What's
Good for
next?
them. But
Divorce-ish? Like, fucking stop. We get it.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope
We
not.
get it. You guys are talented. It's funny. It's quirky. Haha. I learned something every episode. I get it. Like, let's stop with the fucking crossovers and spinoffs. All right, Blackish creator, whatever your name is.
Gosh, I wish I could think of his name. I've seen it so many times.
Cheers. Woody and Kelly's relationship becomes a major subplot. Kelly. Remember that episode when he sang to her? Kelly. Why? Because I love you. Oh, I remember that. What else do we got here?
And Sarah Chalk joins the cast of Roseanne.
Oh God,
the second Becky.
Because the first Becky went on like a meth binge or something, right?
Yes,
I think so. God bless. And now she's back.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the last laugh there, Roseanne? That's got to be humiliating to work so hard to get your show back. You get it back. You think you're on top of the world. You decide to drink a little too much of Sunday afternoon Chardonnay or whatever she blamed it on. You go on a racist tweet. You get fired from your show. You think your cast is going to back you up. They kill you off from your own show and keep the show going. That's awesome. Couldn't happen to a better bigot, Roseanne.
Right.
I've never liked her. She's always struck me as someone who didn't I don't know. I don't want to get myself
that show really jumped the shark when they won the lottery.
Well, that was all is that our timer?
Well, they did it. They said that was all a dream, right? Because it was
Dan died.
It was so bad. Yeah, they made Dan die, which everybody hated. And every episode just like made no sense. They were just like, it was like, oh, this is what poor people would do if they had $185 million.
It's so
you
stupid.
know, and there was just ridiculous. There was just episodes that were totally ridiculous.
My favorite arc of Roseanne was when Roseanne and Aunt Carol. That her sister's
no,
name?
Aunt Becky.
No,
Aunt Jackie. Aunt Jackie.
When they got into the fight and didn't talk for half a season, and when they were both working in the diner.
Mm-hmm.
And
didn't it start at the diner? Isn't that where the fight happened? And she left and got a different job.
Yeah. And
I mean, it was in the same part of the show. Like,
show is, I don't know. And right now, watching the Connors is like, I don't care anymore about those people. I don't care anymore about them. It's sad. I watched the coronavirus episode. And I'm like, oh, this is trying to be Shameless. And then they do have an actress from Shameless in the show. I'm like, this is too much. You guys are, nope. We're going to wrap up, but we have some special content that we're going to be releasing in and around this episode. We're playing around with our drops. So we're going to do a karaoke drop soon. That little blurb that I just sang.
If you have any theme songs you want us to sing, let us know in the comments.
Please let us know. Because the names have all changed since you've been around. Bam.
And we have some more guests in the works.
But the dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought to lead ya? Man, that song is good. It's really good.
Who'd have thought to lead ya?
Well, yeah. All right. From the TV Time Machine podcast, I am Luis.
And I'm Adam.
And we love TV.
Damn
it. Talk to you soon.
Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to